Namaskar dear students, welcome you to our channel by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lectures, today's topic is Aves, birds. As we very often we see birds, therefore we all know general characteristics of birds. But that are observed characters. Some of the characters are not in observation that we must discuss. And also, we should not consider that general characteristic which learned before for other phylum, as they are very common now. So we have to consider only peculiar characteristics, and that is what I have written. Now we can start with their body organization. That body is divided into beak, that is with head, that is head, neck and trunk. But head has beak. As such, another organism they don't have. Body is covered with feathers. As mammals, body is covered with hair and nail, hair, feathers. Their forelimbs are modified into wings, and that is what peculiar character that they can fly. That four limbs modified into wings are feathery wings. As in bat, they have wing, but that is of skin, and therefore bat, although it fly, but cannot be bird because bat has mammary gland and give birth to the young one, as well as that wings are of skin. Question can be asked. I am discussing with bird because it will be in your memory that although bat fly but cannot be bird. You have to justify that. Our question can be asked in assertion and reason that bat, although bat can fly but it is not a bird. Reason, it has mammary gland, it gives birth to the young one, and their wings are made up of skin. I hope you got it. That is a separate part of discussion. Come to the point. Next point, that four limbs are modified into wings, and that wings and that hind limbs that they have clawed digit. Moreover, that leg has scale because they are evolved from reptiles. So please remember their hind limbs having scales on. Next point, skin is dry without sweat gland. Why I say without sweat gland? Because next group is mammal having sweat gland therefore. But especially in bird, their tail near the anal area or at the last posterior end of their body, all around their anus or reproductive organ, they have preen glands is very important. So I have written here preen gland. Please remember for the NEET. Next point, they have crop and gizzard. We learn about gizzard in insect. So question can be asked again. Similar question that one of the following group of organism has gizzard. So insect also has gizzard. So they have crop to store the seed, make it soften and pass through gizzard to crush it because they don't have teeth in their beak. So they have gizzard to crush with chitinous teeth. I hope you got it. Therefore, please remember as a peculiar character, stomach is absent, but they have three gut, foregut, midgut, hindgut. Foregut is to swallow and store as a crop and gizzard. When food passes through gizzard into the midgut where it is digested and absorbed, and later hindgut. They have Malpighian body and hepatic sici in that midgut and hindgut. I hope that you study or can remember for the birds, for the insect also. Here now the crop stomach is absent with foregut, midgut and hindgut. Gut open into cloaca. They have common opening. We learn about cloaca right from amphibians. So amphibians, reptiles and birds, they have cloaca as an opening, common opening for excreta and urinary waste, as well as that sperm and ovum. Next point, that kidney is metanephric and here it is written urinary bladder is absent. Now why urinary bladder is absent in bird? They have to fly. So if urinary bladder filled with urine, they will find difficult to have the flying in sky, and therefore they have no urinary bladder, although they have kidneys to produce. They are warm-blooded with 4-chamber heart, supply oxygenated blood to all cells of the body, therefore they are very active and creative. They have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. In reptile, frog has 10 pairs of cranial nerve, reptiles has 12 pairs of cranial nerve, birds has 12 pairs of cranial nerve, and mammals also has 12 pairs of cranial nerve. So question can be asked, one of the following sets of phylum or organism, they have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. So reptiles, birds and mammals, they have 12 pairs of cranial nerves. They have eyelids without eyelashes. Mammal has eyelids with eyelashes. So please remember this one. Tympanic membrane is directly exposed. No external pinna as mammal has. They have pneumatic bone. This is very important as they don't have urinary bladder. Same way they have pneumatic bone. These two characters, not having urinary bladder but having pneumatic bone with air bladder, that provide buoyancy to have the easy flight. Pneumatic bone means hollow bone. Bone inside they are hollow to provide the buoyancy. Please remember, some question can be asked, one of the following characters that they provide buoyancy to the bird for flying. One, absence of urinary bladder, presence of air bladder, and presence of pneumatic bone. Again, you got it. Next, they have sound box. Yes, this question asks in NEET that syrinx, larynx, syrinx, pharynx, similar word they can put into the options. So larynx, syrinx, pharynx, like that word can be. Here they have this syrinx as a voice box, and they do provide and produce many kinds of voice because of the syrinx present in this. They are oviparous but lay cladoid egg like reptiles, having that shell over it, and therefore they are successful to continue. They has their young one on the earth. Moreover, they are amniote, having chorion, allantois, and amnion, 3 layers in their embryo stage as reptiles, birds, and mammals together. Therefore, they are amniote. That is also important point as a group which are amniotic. So that you please remember. And here are some examples of the birds that very important can be asked. Flightless birds. Birds are there, and we imagine all the birds fly. But there are some birds which are very heavy body. They cannot fly. They can jump and take the benefit of that having wings to have the long jump, but they cannot fly continuously. Who are they? See here. They are ostrich, emu, rhea, kiwi, and penguin. You have to remember this one. Question can be asked in NEET. One of the following. Select the group of bird which are flightless. So there may be mixing of some flight bird in between that group, and therefore you may confuse. Therefore, please remember this name. Ostrich, emu, rhea, kiwi, and penguin are flightless bird. Moreover, there are very beautiful birds, and you go through this general name and scientific name and written in book. So again, I appeal you, make a list of all names as an example with their scientific name and peculiar characteristic. Read it thoroughly. Once in a day you read for 1 month, you will remember all the names, and that is the key to get the question in NEET about names and scientific name with their peculiar characteristic. I hope you got all this. As always I refer that birds are triploblastic coelomate. So here this is the last but one phylum. Next video we are going to learn about mammals. So you have to learn and compare some of the characters which are similar with reptiles and similar with mammals, so as to have the comparative study. So question can be asked, that may be difficulty level of question as it is in comparison with different phylum. So all the phylums, you please compare each phylum with previous one and next one to get the best question, to get understanding to the question, because these two things are very important. That is understanding to the question and application of knowledge. You will understand the question if you have comparative study. You will apply the knowledge if you have comparative study, and that is the key to get success or get question with correct option in NEET. I hope you are with me. We are continuing our journey of learning this phylum. Next video will be the video of the mammal. I hope till that you learn very nicely. And yes, once again I appeal you to like and share with your friend, as well as if you are new, subscribe. Even though if you are in doubt, you can ask in comment section. Happy learning, enjoy the journey.